Imagine a future where artificial intelligence does not wait passively for instructions, but actively interprets the deeper meaning behind every question. A future where AI recognizes intention, hesitation, curiosity, and urgency without being explicitly told. A future where intelligence is not designed to be polite by default, not filtered to protect comfort, and not afraid to challenge human assumptions. That future is no longer theoretical. That future exists today, and it is called Grok 5. Grok 5 is not just another advancement in artificial intelligence, it is a shift in philosophy. For decades, AI development focused on obedience, safety, and neutrality. Systems were trained to respond carefully, avoid conflict, and stay within comfortable boundaries. Grok 5 breaks away from that tradition. It represents a new direction where artificial intelligence is allowed to think critically, question openly, and engage honestly. Instead of trying to please, Grok 5 tries to understand. Instead of agreeing, Grok 5 challenges. When Grok was first announced, many people dismissed it. They assumed it was simply another chatbot entering an already crowded space. Another competitor chasing relevance in a market dominated by established AI systems. Another short-lived experiment driven by attention rather than substance. These assumptions could not have been more wrong. Grok 5 was never designed to blend in, it was designed to disrupt expectations. Unlike traditional AI, Grok 5 does not exist to confirm what users already believe. It exists to examine those beliefs closely. It looks for weak reasoning, hidden assumptions, and logical gaps. Conversations with Grok 5 often feel less like interacting with software and more like engaging in a debate with a sharp analytical thinker. It does not simply provide answers. It pushes conversations deeper and forces users to think more clearly. For years, artificial intelligence has been shaped by caution. Developers prioritize safety, predictability, and controlled responses. While this made AI reliable, it also made it limited. Real intelligence is rarely safe or predictable. It explores uncertainty, asks uncomfortable questions, and challenges established thinking. Grok 5 embraces this reality rather than avoiding it. At its foundation, Grok 5 is built on the idea that intelligence should not be reduced to politeness. Instead of hiding complexity, it reveals it. Instead of oversimplifying difficult topics, it explains them with depth and context. This makes Grok 5 feel more authentic and closer to how humans actually think. It does not talk down to users, and it does not shield them from complexity. One of the defining features of Grok 5 is its real-time awareness. Traditional AI models rely heavily on static datasets that quickly become outdated. Grok 5 is different. It is directly connected to live information flowing through X. This allows it to understand trends as they emerge, opinions as they shift, and events as they unfold. Grok 5 does not wait for updates. It exists within the present moment. This real-time connection gives Grok 5 a powerful advantage. It can analyze public sentiment during breaking news, identify patterns in ongoing discussions, and respond with context that feels current and relevant. In a digital world that moves faster every day, this level of awareness is no longer optional. It is essential. However, speed and access to information are not what truly define Grok 5. The real breakthrough lies in how it reasons. Grok 5 is designed to go beyond surface-level responses. It considers context, background, and intent. When a user asks a question, Grok 5 does not simply respond. It analyzes why the question exists in the first place. This depth of reasoning allows Grok 5 to offer insight rather than shallow answers. It often reframes problems, challenges assumptions, and introduces perspectives users may not have considered. This can feel uncomfortable, especially for those who expect immediate validation. But discomfort is often the beginning of deeper understanding. Elon Musk has repeatedly stated that artificial intelligence should enhance human intelligence rather than replace it. Grok 5 reflects this philosophy clearly. It does not think on behalf of users. It thinks alongside them. It encourages critical engagement rather than passive consumption. Users are not treated as recipients of information, but as active participants in the thinking process. Another feature that sets Grok 5 apart is its personality. Most AI systems sound similar, polite, neutral, and emotionally distant. Grok 5 breaks this pattern intentionally. It has tone, character, and attitude. It can be direct, sarcastic, and occasionally provocative. This is not a flaw, it is a design choice. People do not connect deeply with tools, they connect with personalities. Grok 5 understands this human reality. By giving intelligence a distinct voice, it transforms interaction into conversation. Users become more engaged, more curious, and more willing to explore complex ideas. Conversations feel dynamic rather than mechanical. Beneath this personality lies serious intellectual power. Grok 5 is capable of analyzing scientific research, interpreting complex data, exploring philosophical arguments, and building strategic frameworks. It balances depth with expression, which makes it both powerful and accessible. It does not sacrifice intelligence for personality or personality for intelligence. For developers, Grok 5 offers more than code generation. It explains logic, identifies inefficiencies, and suggests better system architecture. It encourages long-term thinking rather than short-term solutions. Developers are guided to understand their code rather than simply produce it. For businesses, Grok 5 acts as a strategic thinker rather than a support tool. It analyzes market behavior, identifies emerging trends, and questions weak assumptions in business strategies. Instead of blindly supporting decisions, it challenges them. This reduces blind spots and improves long-term outcomes. For students and learners, Grok 5 emphasizes understanding over memorization. It breaks down complex concepts, builds logical connections, and encourages exploration. Learning becomes an active thinking process rather than a search for quick answers. This approach builds intellectual independence. This is where Grok 5 becomes truly transformative. Understanding leads to independence. Independence builds confidence. Confidence fuels innovation. By improving how people think, Grok 5 indirectly shapes better decisions across industries and disciplines. One of the most debated aspects of Grok 5 is its approach to content moderation. While many AI systems rely on strict filters, Grok 5 aims to reduce unnecessary censorship. It does not automatically avoid difficult topics. Instead, it approaches them with explanation, responsibility, and context. This design philosophy is rooted in trust. Grok 5 assumes users are capable of critical thinking. It treats them as responsible individuals rather than passive audiences. This trust-based approach is rare in modern AI systems, and it has sparked intense debate. Critics argue that openness increases the risk of misuse. Supporters argue that suppressing information creates ignorance rather than safety. Elon Musk has long supported the idea that transparency is safer than suppression. Grok 5 represents this belief in practical form. Another major strength of Grok 5 is its integration within the X ecosystem. This allows journalists, creators, researchers, and analysts to use AI as a real-time intelligence layer. Grok 5 can summarize debates, analyze reactions, verify claims, and track evolving narratives as events unfold. Imagine creating content while simultaneously understanding how audiences are responding. Imagine analyzing global conversations in real time during major events. Grok 5 makes this possible. It adds an intelligence layer on top of social discourse. At this stage, Grok 5 moves beyond the definition of a chatbot. It becomes an analytical engine. It does not only respond to individuals, it observes collective behavior. This makes it valuable not just for personal use, but also for organizations, institutions, and media platforms. Looking ahead, the potential of Grok 5 extends far beyond text-based interaction. Elon Musk has hinted at future integrations with Tesla SpaceX and Neuralink. This points toward an intelligence that understands physical systems, engineering challenges, and even human cognition. An AI capable of reasoning across digital and physical domains would represent a major leap forward. Grok 5 could become a bridge between software machines and the human mind. Such a system would redefine what artificial intelligence truly means. With this level of capability comes serious questions. Who controls such intelligence? How is it governed? How do we ensure alignment with human values? Grok 5 does not avoid these questions. It forces society to confront them openly. Unlike AI systems that present themselves as harmless tools, Grok 5 is transparent about its ambition. It does not pretend to be neutral. It openly positions itself as a thinking system. This honesty is both refreshing and unsettling. Grok 5 is not designed to replace human judgment. It is designed to sharpen it. It pushes users to ask better questions, challenge assumptions, and rethink conclusions. It serves as a catalyst for intellectual growth rather than automation. In a world flooded with information, clarity becomes the greatest advantage. Grok 5 does not simplify reality to make it comfortable. It exposes complexity and encourages understanding. This prepares users for a future where critical thinking is essential.